After missing nearly 3 entire years due to a knee injury, Lonzo Ball finally made his NBA return. The last time we saw him play was all the way back in January of 2022, nearly 3 years ago again. But he finally made his way back after having a meniscus transplant to do it, and it definitely was great to see. And not only was it a feel-good return, but an actually impactful return too. In about 15 minutes of action, Lonzo Ball dropped 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block, and shot very well from both the field and 3-point line, shooting 4 of 6 from the field and 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, hitting both of his first 3-point shots and nearly knocking down every shot he took too. All around, it was the Lonzo Ball that we actually remember from back in January of 2022, that spark plug for the team offensively, great versatile defender that can not only make plays but play great individual defense, and all around a well-rounded player that definitely can make an impact. And I imagine before watching him, the Bulls were simply hoping for him to make a small impact, maybe score a point or two, show that he can kind of be the guy or maybe get back to being the guy that he once was for them. But now they might be thinking that, well, we might actually have a chance this season. With Zach LaVine being healthy, Lonzo Ball being healthy, Kobe White taking a big step forward, and maybe having a deeper team than you might expect, the Bulls might not be as bad as you might think, and who knows, it might be largely due to a now healthy Lonzo Ball. Overall though, that's probably not something they should be thinking about quite yet. The main takeaway from tonight was Lonzo Ball making an impact, being healthy, and showing that he's again the player that we all remember. It was great to see in my opinion, and it really should only go off from here for him. Lonzo can do a lot of things on the court, whether you're talking about being your primary playmaker, floor general, being a good rebounder, being a great defender, catch and shoot guy, knockdown shooter, pretty much nearly anything you can think of, Lonzo Ball can make that impact. I know it feels like forever ago since he last played, but Lonzo Ball is still only 26 years old, not turning 27 for another 10 days. And the last time that he did play, he played very well for their team, averaging 13 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists, nearly 2 steals per game, shooting 42.3% from the field and 42.3% from 3, 7.4 3-point shot attempts per game, and all around coming into his own as a well-rounded point guard, shooting guard that can play both on the ball, off the ball, pretty much can fill any role that you need him to both offensively and defensively too. And at this point, I think there's plenty of time for him to get back to doing it. He already looked very comfortable on the court, had no fear of getting re-injured or taking any wrong step or movement that might make him remember his injury. For a player that missed not only 1 year but nearly 3 years, that's something that can take a very long time. Like, we're talking up to a year, if not many months or weeks, and yet Lonzo Ball barely even looked like he remembered it. He didn't skip a beat, moved fluidly on the court, was not afraid to get up into a offensive player's face and guard them one-on-one, to play help defense, came over and blocked a shot, helping out Zach LaVine in the post, and even having a sneaky steal that he then took and then saved from going out of bounds, making a great behind the back pass, and all around looking like that spark plug, energy guy, and really fun guy to watch that we remember. In my opinion, Lonzo Ball can definitely get back to being what he was. Again, it might take a little bit of time, but for what he showed out on the court tonight, it might not take as much time as we initially thought. And well, if he's not the favorite to win Comeback Player of the Year, then I don't know who is. Very rarely does a player miss nearly 3 years or 2 full NBA seasons and come back looking this confident, this ready to make an impact, and simply having no fear on the court at all. Lonzo again is only 26, about to turn 27, has plenty of time left in his NBA career to make an impact. Literally like 10 plus years if he can stay healthy. And I know, we're only talking about 1 preseason game here, but now that Lonzo came back, I am very excited for his NBA future. Again, still very young, plenty of time to make an impact, and it's so good to see him back on the NBA court. It was really weird without him, knowing that he was on an NBA team through a contract but couldn't play, and now he's able to finally do it again. And whether he has a career year averaging something like 15 points per game, 10 assists per game, shooting 43% for 3, or having a down year by his standards, it really doesn't matter in my opinion. The achievement here is coming back from that really serious and long-term injury. Again, true rarity for a player to miss nearly 3 years and make it back, so this is such a good moment, not only for their team, but really for the entire NBA world. Great to see, and I'm so glad to see Lonzo Ball back on the NBA court. But with all of that being said, what do you guys think? How do you feel about the Lonzo Ball comeback, and what might be next for him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
It was gonna be a special day regardless of the outcome. He's all back, man. Yeah. So, you know, it's a blessing to be part of his journey. You know, a lot of us being here through it all, you know, and seeing the highs, the lows. So this was a hell of a night for him. You know, he got the game ball, brother. So, you know what I'm saying?
Just like Kobe said, I respect you more than anything, bro, because the shit that you've been through. We love you, care about you. I'm glad to see you back.
Family on three, man. 1, 2, 3.
Obvious first question is, how did it feel and how do you feel?
Felt a lot better playing than watching. I'll say that much. I can't even really put into words how I felt out there. I was just blessed, happy to be out there, man. All the support around me was great all night. Man, it was definitely a moment I'll never forget.
How did you feel while you were out there?
I wasn't thinking about it at all, so that's a positive thing. I didn't feel it at all. I felt like I was moving great. So now it's just about building, just continue to do it night in, night out.
You had that one high-profile defensive play where you made the steal and then the save in the corner. Is that kind of plays you're still confident you can make?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all the instinctive plays, that's not going to go anywhere. It's more about the on-ball and just getting over screens like I used to, getting that back. But like I said, off the ball, I feel comfortable.
What was going through your head in particular when you checked in and waved at the crowd and had that moment?
Just blessed, man. I mean, a lot of people that helped me get here, not just myself, you know. So just to see the crowd and all the love I get from the city, man, you can't replicate that in any type of way, and it's real. So I appreciate everybody.
When you checked in, you know, Kobe was getting the crowd to cheer. Zach ran and grabbed the game ball. I'm curious if you can share maybe what happened in the locker room after the game. Like,
just nothing but love, man. Like I said, they've been behind me the whole time, helping me go, keep pushing me. And like I said, this all came down to today. And a lot of people didn't think this was going to happen. I know that the guys in the locker room did, and I did too. So it was definitely a moment to cherish with them, and I appreciate them more than anything.